Welcome to the Small Yard Tractor. And I'm Robert, your host and creator. And I want to give a special thanks to Kim, who made this possible. Today we're opening up a 24-inch Oregon blade with a 24-inch 84 drive length chain. Is going to be spectacular if I can get the box open, and my gloves are flying away. All right, let's see if we can get this opened up here. We have a bit of a strong wind. Yes, I'm going to pray that we don't lose our camera as it goes flying around. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Here we go. I'll clean that up later. And here's our Oregon chain. And if I can get into it. Sorry, folks. Having a little difficulty here with the hands. But oh my God, this is a beaut. Now this is not the lightweight, this is the power cut. And as such, it is very heavy. But it's already almost a 16-pound saw to start with. Let's flip it over this way. Put this where it won't blow away. And I'm hoping that you can see from the vantage point that you have. I'm going to go ahead and start installing this right after I close my lock blade, hopefully without hurting myself. There we go. All right. Now, as mentioned in previous videos, I am new to all of this. This is the first chainsaw I have ever owned. I did rent a couple, but oh my word. All right, looks like we are lined up, and all that is left is to get our chain on. I've seen lots of different ways of doing the chain, and no matter what I try, I am just an amateur. Okay, we may have a problem. These say 72 on them. I'm hoping that that is not the drive length number. All right. And because of the external clutch, we do have to put this end on first. There we go. Now we're just going to thread this on. It took me the longest time, the first time I ever threaded a chain on, to even come close to getting it into the right grooves, into the, oh, it was a disaster. And I even had one chain that no matter what I did, I just could not get it unraveled. I got it so twisted and knotted up. Make sure that's all the way in. And that's what I'm afraid of. Well, maybe not. Maybe we're okay. Having a little trouble with the chain. Love my scrunch, by the way. I have seen somebody put a chain on this way, and it looks like that did not work as well as I had hoped, probably because they are a seasoned veteran, and I'm even more than an amateur. Yes, a lot of this will be fast forwarded. Just letting you know now. There may be a voiceover later. There we go. There we go. Now we're looking good. It's a lot of adjustment. I'm hoping I got the right chain. But that is a lot of adjustment that I'm having to do here. Let's see how this is going to line up. Ooh, I hope I have enough adjustment for that. And I am highly allergic to bees and wasps. And there is a wasp, or a very large bee, I can't tell, that keeps flying around making me a little nervous. All right. Let's see. I think that is back far enough to line up and go in. Alright, I've been stupid long enough. Time to put the gloves on. My shop is currently under renovation, which is why we're only filming outside at this point. Alright, let's see what we can do here. First, we can line up this bottom part of the chain that is not in alignment. Okay. Pull on that a little, and hopefully that's enough to lock this bar in. Yes. Now, the chainsaw we're working on, because I forgot to say it, is a Husqvarna 455 Rancher. I thought that it would be enough when I bought it. I didn't do a lot of research. I just knew that, I looked at the stills, but the price on them just was a turnoff to me, and I was not going to be able to pay that much. But having said that, I knew the Husqvarna was a good choice as well. I knew they were like 1 and 2. But having said all that, I didn't really do any more research than that. Otherwise, I might have got me an Echo Timberwolf. But like I said, I'm new at all this. You live and learn. Would love to have a 500i from Still, and I can never pronounce that correctly. Okay. Am I coming up or going down here? I can't seem to figure out what I'm doing. Okay. And yes, it has a lot of adjustment left in it. I am sorry, folks, that I am not better at doing what I am doing right now. As it sags on me. Alright, maybe I've got this just a little too tight. For the tensioner, there we go. Tensioner is coming up. Make sure we got our chain in. Just a hair loose for my taste, and I know it's going to stretch, but it is not where it is supposed to be, and it is not turning either, which I would say is my chain brake. We're not. Oh. Well, this video is going not as planned. Turn this back over and see if I can see what is going on. Loosen the chain tensioner. Back up. So you can get the chain on correctly. When you've done it the Robert way to start with, which is obviously incorrect. But that's alright. We can pull this out a little and bring it up. At least now I can see what I'm doing. And then pull forward slightly. Keeping some tension on there. Not a whole lot because I'm not all that strong. And then I'm just going to tighten these up a little. And then let's see, we're pretty loose. So I'm going to come back this way. See, we're still pretty loose. Okay. There, I think that's better. Not quite good enough. I don't know if you can see that there's quite a gap that needs to be taken up. And this should turn easier than that. It's acting as if it is out of adjustment. But it has tons of adjustment left in it. So I'm not really seeing the problem unless I have broken the adjuster. There we go. Now I've got it on. It's a little tight, but that will stretch. I'm going to go ahead and finish locking these bolts down. My apologies for the lengthiness. This was supposed to be shot in short format, and has not turned out to be a short format. So my apologies. We'll test my there we go. Yeah, see, I'm just not as strong as the Okie Woodsman, but we now know that it spins it. Oh, and this is a semi-chiseled chain. So we are going to try and fire this up real quick and just make sure that Robert didn't mess things up and that it runs. And there you have it, folks. A working chain has just a little bit of sag to it, just a hair. And I think we're ready to go do some cutting tomorrow. It's supposed to rain here shortly. I appreciate you listening in to the Small Yard Tractor. I'm Robert, and you have a wonderful day. I know I am.